Woohoo! The way you play your silky goal just blow me away. The way you play, you're invincible. Welcome back to Big Herbs and today's episode of the Invincibles, as we bring you some Europa League group action and a game against Manchester City. But before we get into that, let's have a look. How we've been getting on, some of the team changes, how the tactics been working. It's been working beautifully. So, we left you after the Man United game, then 0-0 with Man United. We then went to, we had Southampton come to our home. We won 3-0, goals from Mustafi and Giroud getting 2 goals real late on. We've been doing a bit of rotation, getting some players in. Because there's a lot of games. We've had a tough run, but it's not really affected form, touch wood. So then we went away to Burnley. We won 2-0. Goals again, Giroud with a penalty and a Iwobi. So if Lacazette isn't having any luck, I seem to bring on Giroud and he does amazing. But a lot of the time, Lacazette gets a lot of luck. We then played Southampton again in the EFL Cup third round. I didn't realise the EFL Cup third round. So I played like a full strength team. Foolishly, we won 4-1. Lacazette getting 2 goals. Sanchez with 1. Iwobi with 1 again. And then just had Bournemouth at home, won 6-1. Lacazette with a hat-trick, Sanchez with 2, and Chris Smalling popping up with a goal as well in the 84th minute, making it 6-1. That's a lot of goals scored per game, bar the Chelsea game. But yeah, look at this. Once we get started, that's a lot of goals scored per game. So today we take on Viktoria Plzen in the Europa. We won our first Europa game 5-1. And then we'll take on Manchester City in the Premier League. So if we have a look at the Premier League, we are sitting top. We are just 1 point. We're the only team now still unbeaten in the Premier League. 6 games in. And I'm getting pretty excited about it. Well, Manchester City are going to be a big challenge here. So they're only a point away from us. They've lost 1 game. So we shall see how that goes. Lacazette and Sanchez both in the top goal scorer charts at the moment. Sanchez and Lacazette in average ratings. Walcott in assists. Sanchez also in assists, and Sanchez in player of the match. So yeah, we desperately need Sanchez to sign another contract because he's pretty good. But at the moment, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to at all. So the plan for today, if we have a look at the schedule, we've got this Viktoria Plzen game, and then we've got Manchester City, which I think like 2 days after. So we're going to have to play a slightly rotated team. If we have a look at the tactic, this is the tactic. So we've just moved some people around for this game, hoping it's going to be slightly easier. We have been flicking just between the 2 tactics, the control and then counter. So if we go ahead by a couple of goals, I might just flick it onto counter, make some changes, keep the players fit. Still trying to get some match fitness back in some of these guys and get a good amount of rotation. I've got a pretty big squad, to be honest. So when you look at the guys we've got in backup, we've got 2 or 3 backup defenders. Got backup for all positions in midfield and some spare. And then obviously we've got Ramsey and Welbeck and Turan and everyone else that can fill in midfield. So we've got a very big squad compared to what I'm used to. A lot of options, which means we just need to get the rotation right. So today we're going for a slightly rotated team. We are going with resting Sanchez. We're going to play Walcott still out on the right. I don't think we still have a backup winger on the right hand side. Seems that Sanchez again is the filling for there. So Sanchez kind of fills in across all 3 positions here, wherever necessary. But we're giving him a rest today. Sanchez is going to be on the bench. Özil's on the bench as well. He was a bit injured. So we're going to play Turan in the middle. Welbeck, we're going to give him a run out on the left and leave Walcott in on the right. Just to see how we get on. Coquelin, we're giving a little go as well. And Elney in the middle, giving Ramsey a rest. Just because that Manchester City game is the key. I'd like to remain unbeaten for as long as possible in this first season. I in no way believe that we will go a full season unbeaten, but it'd be nice to keep it going as long as possible. So let's get into this first game. I know Danny Welbeck is struggling, but he's going to have to pull his socks up and get playing. So they are playing with a very central formation, which will help because we're playing with a very wide formation. Very defensively heavy as well. So these guys can have a lot of work. We are away. We're still going to play on the counter one to start, on the control formation, sorry, to start with, because they're a lesser team. We only really have been starting on counter if we're against a team that we might suffer with, and we're away as well. If we're at home against a big team, we'll still play on control because we want to lead. And it looks like they haven't been playing very well. So carry on from where you finished. The morale at the moment is excellent. The guys are loving it and loving each other. My managerial sport is still just like a sliver into the green, but dressing room atmosphere is almost maxed out in the green. So it's going well so far. I quite like this tactic. I quite like the way the defence work, just holding back as a line, and then one of them will jar right at the last minute, and then it's up to those midfield guys to do the rest of the work. And they have been doing a great job. The attacking players have been awesome so far. This is the first big highlight though, and it's gone to Viktoria. A tame shot for Petacek to save there. Right, another highlight here. Collar on the ball into Mares. Kopik again into Sadiq. They're playing the ball around. We're getting in there. The defence are doing a good job again. They don't get caught out too often, but we're not really clicking attacking wise. But we are only 6 minutes in, so let's not panic. Okay, and a ball through here now to Sadiq. Tame shot again. Nicely closed down by the defenders. Right, what's going on here? Well, we've got 60% possession as well, so it's not like we're not dominating. We just need to find that opening. Welbeck with the tame shot. Puts the ball inside, and there we go. There we go. Lacazette, he's got a lot of those goals with inside the 6-yard box, where balls are played across two defenders, and he seems to be so strong. He gets there before them every time. So Welbeck here fluffs that shot, but then does the role that Walcott's been doing. And yeah, you look, Lacazette beats defenders every time to those balls. Okay, another highlight here. Arda Turan on the ball inside to Eleni. Welbeck behind the defence hits the bar. Jesus. Or post, sorry. Again, we're coming forward now. Here we go. We're now finding our stride a little bit, I think. Walcott swings the ball to back post. Welbeck. So close from Welbeck, but not quite good enough. Welbeck may be one that leaves at the end of the season. Iwobi is very, very good and will play there for that inside that Sanchez role. We could also keep Welbeck as a backup, but he needs to score goals when he comes in on that left side. Turan puts the ball in now. Welbeck picks it up. Inside to Turan. Here we go, Mohamed. Outside to Kolasniak. Finds Welbeck. Oh, there we go. There we go. He did it there. He scored the goal. He might be able to stay Welbeck. We'll see. We'll see. Nice play here from Turan. Just lays it off. And then it goes into Kolasniak, who just finds... Where is Welbeck? Oh, he finds a little bit of space. And a lovely finish there. Another highlight just before half-time. Can we get another goal? Can we go in 3-0 up? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Hubnik now on the ball. Plays it through. Defenders easily clear that one up. That's an example of like where we force them to play long balls and the defence have an easy job. Walcott keeps it in. That was a bad ball though. They've got a chance to come away now, but still look, that defensive line. 4 of them there. Stopper comes out. Closes the ball. I like this defensive setup. Welbeck inside to Lacazette. Oh, bit of a tame shot in the end. I do like this defensive setup. Strong back 4. With a stopper maybe in there to come out when necessary. Forcing the guys to beat your defenders. You've got to have good enough defenders to make the tackles, but you're forcing them to try and take you on. Coughlin's had an okay game apparently. Walcott losing more possession than others. But we've made it to half-time. Comfortably in the lead. That's what I like to see. Right, we're giving the complacency chat. Send them back out there. Welbeck's actually playing at 8.4. Assist on the goal. See, give him a little bit of a worry about being subbed off. So Chris Smalling as well. He's only played a couple of games, but he's looking quite good. Especially in that, if you don't play him that stopper role, so he's just there, dropping back, dropping back, dropping back. When they play a long ball, he's got great heading stat. So he just holds the line, drops back, and then the ball goes over the top, tries to go over the top, poof, heads it clear. I think it's been a nice little play. I think, or even Turan as well. Oh, I thought we were going to get a goal from a corner there. Welbeck. Inside, Lacazette. What a goal again. What a man. But yeah, even Turan as well has been marked up. He's been well. He doesn't show that he's doing a lot, but in the games he plays in, he gets decent ratings every time. And the press have picked up on him having good performances. So we've done real well in the transfer market by just picking up players who are on the transfer list. It's very odd, but very pleasing for me. Coquelin doesn't ever seem to really shine in that role. I will, 63 minutes, give some guys some rest. So Welbeck is... Oh, no, let's leave Welbeck on. Let's let him have a full game. Coquelin, let's bring on... do we want to put on Ramsey? No, let's leave it. Let's leave it for now. But Stuaro as well hasn't... None of them really shine in that box-to-box ball in midfielder role. Not like I would expect. But, I mean, it's still early. And I'm trying to rotate him more. I've got so many central midfielders. I'm glad I didn't bring in Andre Gomez. I'm sure I probably haven't said that. But on transfer deadline day, I didn't bring in anyone. Oh, bloody hell. That goal from Cola was a bit of a beast. Too much time on the ball on the edge of the box. But yeah, we had Andre Gomez. I put the bid in for him. I went to give him the contract and thought I can't possibly take another central midfielder. Not without selling one of them. And I haven't tested my guys enough to know who I want to keep and who I don't want to keep. So we didn't go for him. Oh, look at that. Straight through Petr Cech's hands. Well, I'll tell you what. Lacazette's on his hat-trick though. Oh, will he be pissed if we take him off? He might be pissed, but we'll take him off anyway because I want to rest him. Let's rest some of these defenders as well. Let's give Chambers a little bit of a run out in the old Champions League. Right, another highlight. Oh, they've won the ball. Ivan Smalling clears out to Welbeck. Lovely play. Can we counter quickly? Welbeck hits the byline, puts it inside. Giroud, and there's the goal. Ah, that's the other side of this tactic. When we counter very quickly, no slow build-up play. Smalling, big ball out to the wings, hits our attacking wingers and inside forwards. And look at this. It was defender, winger, goal in from the striker. It's just beautiful play. I do love this tactic. Oh, I'm loving this tactic. Maybe more than I liked gegenpressing at the beginning. Danny Welbeck is playing at a 9.1. A goal and 3 assists. This has got to be it now. Just seconds to go. Hubnik dilly-dallying in his own area. There we go. All over. Easy win in the Europa League. I don't think we need to be much more. So play 2-1-2. So is Freiburg. So Freiburg are going to be our only real contenders here. But I'm pretty much sure we're going to be through the Europa League now. So we might be able to skip some of those games until we get through the groups. Danny Welbeck, after possibly talking about selling him, just got play of the match. Although it was an easy team. Let's not beat around the bush. It wasn't like we were playing a top team. And a top team is who we are moving on to as we go and play Manchester City. Pep's Manchester City, who I just did a save with, our next opponents in 3 days. So I shall see you back when we're ready for that game. Okay, so here we are back for the Manchester City game. We are going to the Etihad. So we will be playing on counter to start with. Seeing how that goes. Like I said, there's not much changes. We just flip the mentality to counter. Everything else kept the same except for this AP role. Goes on to close down much more as well. So we expect these three to do a lot of the closing down. And Lacazette really. This middle triangle, pushing people wide. Especially these two, chasing them down towards a flat back four that's ready to hold. Look at that green across there. Hold that line. If they get this far, they're going to be shooting from range. But they will be probably shooting from range because it's Manchester City and they have the quality. So, Sterling, so good on the right. So, Manchester City lining up. Look, Manchester City lining up with Edison in goal. Danilo, Otamendi, Company, and Walker's the back four. Fernandinho, De Bruyne, and Silva in the middle. Silva in the middle is an interesting one. Gabriel Jesus up top. Sane on the left. Sterling on the right. So, Sane and Sterling both sharing most assists. And Gabriel Jesus the top goal scorer. So, that's good. 6 goals from him. Walcott is our biggest assist maker. Sanchez, you know, he's not there matching yet, but he does goals as well. It's not like around. So we've got to watch out for these wing backs coming forward. But I'm hoping with our flat back four and these guys pushing, it shouldn't be a problem. But we will see. Let's go for an assertive. Go and carry on where you finished before. Let's actually G these guys up a bit with a little bit of a assertive. I'm expecting a good display. I want to see you go out and win, boys. The game is underway. Big test here. Well, big test because we're playing against my other team that I've done a save with. After we beat Liverpool, can we beat Manchester City? Remain unbeaten in the Premier League. Well, we've got to 20 minutes with no highlights. We're not really attacking, but we're on the counter, so we don't need to attack. We want to just get the ball, move it quickly. So this would be a good time to get it here. Gabriel Jesus plays out to Walker. Oh, tackle missed. De Bruyne now into Bernardo Silva. Sane, Jesus. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a great bit of play by Man City there. Great bit of play. Czech makes a save though. A corner now to follow. De Bruyne swings it in. Kolasinac clears. I mean, Lacazette did not go for that at all. De Bruyne all the time in the world. Right, Bernardo Silva. Walcott. There we go. Can we get it out? We've got it safe. We've got it safe. Walcott not having a good game. As we come into half-time, no real highlights. Walcott and Kolasniak playing at low sixes. Okay, so we've made it half-time. We've had one shot. Lost possession. Poor shots to touches ratio in the penalty area. Walcott not having a good game, which won't help. One thing I was going to do, which I've remembered now, is drop those wide players onto support on this tactic. Let's actually give him a bit of an aggressive. I'm not happy with performance. Pumps him up. Saeed, come on mate, aggressive. Not happy with performance. Seems to lose confidence. Okay, well that's a shame. Monreal's on the bench, so we can always sort that out. Let's have a look at the tactic. I think maybe on attack they're slightly too far forward. So we bring them on to support. They'll drop slightly further back. We've only got one person on attack, but maybe they'll pick the ball up a bit deeper and play it rather than being they're waiting for the ball here. When if they start a bit deeper, they'll pick up the ball. I'm hoping anyway. So let's start the second half. See if that is a tactical change that works for playing against the big boys. Stuaro now. Lovely ball through to Lacazette. He's got loads of time. Here we go. Özil. That's a Danilo. What's the passing on? Mixed. I'm going to switch it to more direct. See if that helps. We'll lose possession. More possession than we've already lost. But maybe we'll find that breakthrough. That ball over the top that works. Though performance-wise, they're not doing well, are they? 60 minutes. That's enough time to muck around here. Let's get Giroud on. Let's get Welbeck on for Walcott. Switch Welbeck and Sanchez over. Özil's not even having a good game. We'll leave that for now, though, because we've got... Oh, no. Right, he's at 6.2 and yellow carded, so he's got to come off. We're going to have to hope Özil pulls his finger out. We'll give him a shout as well, which will be a... Demand more shout. We'll go for a demand more. Welbeck now. Plays the ball to no one. Great play, Welbeck. Slides missed as well. Not really been on point today. That ball trickles through to check, though. Straight out. Oh, we're not winning even our headers. Not even challenging first balls. It's no good. So, right, Bellerin's on the ball now. Plays it inside to no one again. This might be the problem with direct passing. Sterling finds Gabriel Jesus. Check, makes the save. He was offside, though. Panic over, he was offside. Sterling had those two shots. Right, corner now. This is our chance. Set piece. Oh, I think Kompany just scored an own goal for us. Yes, Vincent Kompany just did the business for us and scored an own goal. That's good because we missed the header completely. So Alexis Sanchez throws this in, and Kompany heads. So yeah, whoever that is at the front post, Koscielny, I believe, missed it. Missed the header. Check now. Big clearance. Right, Giroud, can you win this? No. Kompany's great at heading. Mendy now on the left. Come on, boys. Let's not let us go. Bernardo Silva coming forward. Defensively, I think we're looking okay still. Fernandinho, Mendy, De Bruyne. Wow, look at the tackling, but it goes inside to Gabriel Jesus. Sterling's got behind the defender, but check again. Great save. Oh, we've made all three saves, haven't we? Silva's picked up his performance slightly. Let's give him just a little bit. Let's give him a concentrate. Concentrate. Last 10 minutes, boys. We can win this on an own goal, which is disgraceful, but I'll take it. Sterling now coming forward. Puts the ball inside. Sane back post. Loins it across. Oh, bloody hell, what are they doing? They're mucking around. Clearance by Monreal. Look, Monreal. Fernandinho. To Bernardo Silva. Ah, he finds Sane again. They're getting balls behind the defence. This is not good. Maybe also. I mean, it's 5 minutes. I'm making these tweaks, but counter pushes us back. So maybe we still need to play higher even though we're on counter. Because we're dropping a bit too deep and they're playing balls behind us. Özil now on the ball. Hold it up. We've got 4 minutes. Bellerin. A ball into Giroud. It doesn't even look like he wants to go for it. Welbeck now. Plays a long ball. Alexis Sanchez finds it. Good. Bombs down the wing. Gets a second chance. Puts it in. Welbeck. That's a wild ball. Attacking's not been so good this game, has it? De Bruyne now. Finds Sane. Plays it quickly. Oh, that was beautiful play by them. 1, 2, 3. Gabriel Jesus cannot find the net, though. We've been lucky that Man City have not been firing either. They've had the chances. Right, Alexis Sanchez, he's got space in the middle. Giroud, yes! That's what we need, a bit of clinical finishing. And Alexis Sanchez, again, the spark that carries us through. I really need to get him on a contract. He desperately needs to sign. Because he is, whether I play him on the left or the right, he is outstanding. Look at this. Does all the work himself, and then Giroud. I mean, couldn't miss from there, really, could he? But 2-0 up. 2-0. Looks comfortable when it really wasn't. De Bruyne now on the ball. Bernardo Silva, long shot. Man City, 13 shots, only 5 on targets. We've done a good job of keeping him. And we get the points. Not only do we remain unbeaten, we beat Man City. So of our... So what have we paid? We lost in the Charity Shield to Chelsea, but that's not a real thing. So we've beat Man City, we drew with United, we beat Liverpool. So Chelsea left to play in the Prem of the big guys, the big guns. But we've got to be happy with that, really. Can't complain. Maybe need to make those tweaks, push the defence a little bit higher on the counter-tactic, so we're still playing the way we play on the normal one, but the rest of the players are a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not hesitant, supporting or defensively minded. But defensively, I think we look good. He wants to sign Alexis Sanchez. Well, he can't have him. I want him. Stupid Zidane. Arsenal maintain unbeaten record. 7 matches in a row without a win now. Oh, without a loss. And like I said, yeah, Liverpool, Man United, and Man City are all in there. So it's looking good. Let's have a look at the schedule. We're still rammed in terms of games. We've got Leicester, we've got Freiburg, and then Tottenham. Chelsea in the EFL Cup 4th round. I don't really care about the EFL Cup 4th round, to be honest. But I do care about that Chelsea game. So maybe we play Freiburg and we play Tottenham in the next episode, so we can see how we get on against the team that are second in the league, in the Europa League group to us, and obviously Tottenham, the big rivalry that is Tottenham. And then we might have a bit of a longer gap after that as we get to push through the Europa group and push on towards December and the midpoint of the season. But if you have enjoyed, please do smash that like button. If you are new, please do subscribe, join the channel so you get those notifications when the series drops, the Invincible series drops every day. Or every day, Monday to Friday anyway. So thank you very much for watching. I shall see you next time. Bye.